ASEAN foreign ministers come together representing Southeast Asian nations facing the threat of US tariffs, further postponed until the end of the month. A disappointing failure of attempts to get the Trump administration to change its mind, especially for Malaysia, which is now punished with an extra 1% tariff rise for no clear reason.
Prior to this, there was engagements with the respective officials in the US, but at the end of the day, it doesn't yield the desirable outcome, especially in the case of Malaysia, where we saw that our tariff rates has been raised to 25% from 24%.
One member state, Vietnam, has seemingly struck a deal with the US, reducing tariffs on its exports by more than a half from the original 46%.
It makes up, I believe, over a third of Vietnam's total exports. So Vietnam is quite dependent on the US market, which means it has less bargaining power to get concessions out of the US.
Still a welcome development for companies like this furniture maker that's dependent on US buyers.
With
the 20% rate, the situation is looking more positive. However, we still need to monitor how the US imposes tariffs on neighboring countries.
Potentially of greater consequence than the meeting of ASEAN foreign ministers themselves will be the sideline and follow-up sessions with representatives of world players like the United States, China and the EU, given the turbulent nature of international relations right now. The presence of US Secretary of State Marco Rubio is particularly significant. But he will find a gathering of representatives from Asia and far beyond looking to deepen their own trade ties for mutual support.
What we are seeing now is a form of hostility from the US. So there's nothing we can do about it. It's beyond the government's control. So I think naturally is to find whoever trading partners who are more friendlier.
With its links to both the developed North and the developing Global South, Malaysia will be hoping at these meetings to play the role of matchmaker. Rob McBride, Al Jazeera, Kuala Lumpur.